and this is the video for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for Gaming Insurrection's NES Game Atlas feature. We are looking at the games that were featured in the NES Game Atlas this issue, and we're going through and doing react videos to the videos that we recorded for the NES Game Atlas feature games. So, I am Editor-in-Chief Lyndsey Beatty. This here is Editor-at-Large Brandon Beatty.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
So, we're finna watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's going to be terrible.
Yes, so please.
It is a terrible game. Oh my god.
To TMNT fans everywhere, we apologize for bringing you this debacle.
Oh, it got better. It's just...
Yeah, but first it's just...
It was bad.
Yeah, flaming can of garbage.
Yeah.
Really bad. Real bad.
Okay, so we're going to be watching it. I'm going to mute it also, and then we're going to watch it through. It's about 16 minutes, so yay. Also, hold on, let me mute. I'm going to mute that too. Okay, so we're ready to rock. Now. So, there's this intro, and it's showing all the, like, turtles. And, okay, I mean, I know who the turtles are. Like, I don't know why I let that through. I noticed it didn't get to Donatello, though. Ugh. So, okay, you're starting on the sewers. So, you go down the sewers. Like, okay, is it just me, or is this like a giant maze?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, Lyndsey. It looks like this is out of The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. In the way the set, first, it kind of, like, in the stage right now, it looks like you're not, instead of Link going door to door, it's Leo fighting Mousers, this purple crazy ninja.
Purple ninja. I think those are supposed to be foot.
I think he's part with a foot. Yeah.
I know those are Mousers, but like.
And this dude just flipping back and forth and just.
It was terrible. Like, this game is.
Konami could do better than this.
Awful.
Honestly,
and
Konami
actually,
could do better than this.
That's a thing too, because they did this under Ultra.
Yeah.
They did it under the Ultra label, and the reason why they did that was to get around having to do they had a certain amount of games that you could do on the NES per year. That was a Nintendo policy, and so you couldn't, like, so they made, a lot of companies did like subsidiaries that were under different names, but it was still the same company, and that's how they got around the limit per year.
And it was crazy that Nintendo would do that, but
actually no, I understood why. Ooh, so they fighting like Rocksteady and Bebop. Well, Rocksteady. No, I'm sorry, Bebop. My bad. I still kind of like.
This even Rocksteady and Bebop doesn't deserve this. This trash drawing. I mean,
yes.
Master Sprinter looking at him. I was like,
well, the messed up part here was you had to learn how to. You had to do like turtle management, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, you kind of had to be able to do that and manage your turtles well in order to do well in this. he probably wanted to fight the enemy again when he get back up there.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, where the dudes with the chainsaws come from?
Yeah, that's
who those dudes are.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on in this game? This game is weird.
No, Konami, no.
I was so disappointed in this game. I was so disappointed. And it sold a lot, too, by the way.
Yes, it
sold a lot.
Ripping off the hard-earned dollars of TMNT fans and their
If
parents everywhere.
somebody had bought me this game when it came out, I would have fought them. I would have straight up fought them. It would have been on site.
I was like, I'll just beat them with the game.
This game is awful. Like,
I expected better from Konami. I really did.
I really did too. Like, this is trash. God,
This was just
awful.
classic money grab, ladies and gentlemen. Classic
Like,
money grab.
The mechanics and things, the turtle management actually wasn't terrible. It was the whole maze thing that was terrible. It had like super punishing difficulty.
That is true.
And it was just like, why is this hard? Like, why is this also a maze? So what the NES Game Atlas version did, ooh Lord, he might get run over.
It was almost ran over.
Till you get you a party wagon. So
fighting
I think also we're using a code here for no damage, I think. Yeah, Donatello was like the best in terms of reach here.
Him and Leo.
And Leo, yeah, because they had the longest weapons. But so what the NES Game Atlas did here was show you where you needed to go on the overworld map. It was that overworld map though. It had detail and it told you like these manholes. It'll show you where the manholes on which ones you needed to go down in order to advance and get where you needed to get. So it was like, oh, you got ninja throwing stars. I think I put on a code where you don't lose them. Once you get it, you don't lose it. It was like 99. You got 99.
There's this little ED-209 from RoboCop here.
Well, that's a I want to say that's an enemy in the actual show. Oh, and by the way, this is based off of the TV show. Some of the movie too, a little. Well, Rocksteady and Bebop weren't in the first movie, so there's that. But ooh.
Oh my God.
Rocksteady said, "Hey, I'm finna shoot y'all." Damn, he threw a ninja star at her.
Like, what the?
No, that's Donatello. He got Donatello.
Donatello's like,
I think
really?
that's Donatello.
Yes, that's Donatello.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's Donatello.
That's Donatello, but.
And here's the biggest disappointment coming up.
Yeah. Information area 1. Okay, don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. Okay, so yeah, they get into the infamous dam section, which
that was when I played this. That was a nightmare.
That made me want to fight somebody because it was like, why would you do this like this? Why would you make this hard? First of all, it was way harder than any other point in the game. Then it was like, I don't know, it was weird. It was set up weirdly.
The music was god awful. And I was thinking, Konami, are you trying to commit animal cruelty in video game form?
Right. Like, why you gotta hurt the turtles like that?
Yeah, the turtles are ninjas and they're basically tough. But come on now. Yeah.
So yes, in this case, we do have on a code here that it is you take no damage, and also that you don't lose your weapons and things. But the jumping in this game is terrible.
Very horrible. Oh my.
Oh, they didn't even spawn him. So he had to go back and that's foul.
Seriously?
Then he couldn't make the jump. Oh, I would be so mad. Konami, that's terrible. That's so terrible.
You just trash, Konami. That's all I gotta say.
Konami's very trash for this.
This is just wrong.
You couldn't get up there either just by jumping. Ugh.
And like you said, Lyndsey, the only good thing about this was that it showed you information management, basically.
Right. It taught you how to manage your resources. With in terms of life. So if one of your turtles was getting low on health, you would switch to that turtle give him the pizza.
Exactly.
And then, so that way everybody stayed at like full health.
A couple strategy guides that came out during this time, during that time with NES, they covered this as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was,
I seem to recall making this so that you had infinite health on, because otherwise this was just going to be a pain. Why have all these enemies respawned?
yeah. Well, if you have
What
to
is
play
happening?
this,
What are these dudes like?
exactly. If
what
you
is
have
happening?
to really have to play this, you need to have some codes on.
Yes, you're gonna have to have on some codes.
This is definitely a
Early Ninja Turtle games required that you had to have on codes. Even arcade game. Like, how are you supposed to make that? How would you make
I'm really am
this?
speechless because this is not.
This is so irritating. Like, how would you make that? You would have to sit here and go back.
This is making me pull my
And
hair
they
out
respawn.
now. This make me want to just. I can
I
imagine
would be
little me
so
pulling
mad.
out my hair and
Right.
saying,
Like-
"Why? Oh, for the love of God, why?"
I would have been like 8 when this game came out. 8, almost 9, and I would have been so angry trying to do this.
And I mean, like,
You fell
God,
down
and
again.
this
Ah!
is insane.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my God! Now they double teaming Michelangelo. This is a mess right here.
This is some terrible.
This and now he comes back again. Kind of. Now old boy with a chainsaw coming back again. Like,
They
really?
respawned. Are you serious? I would be so angry. I would be so angry if I had to do this.
This is
And I think I had like one.
trying to come out with.
I thought I had one hit kills on, but like, how are you supposed to be? Maybe you're just supposed to go back. Wow, and then they had the nerve to give you a
Did they give you a
pizza.
mini boss raid? Really?
Right. But that still don't solve the problem of not being able to make the jump.
Exactly.
Oh, I would be so angry right now. This is so obnoxious.
I mean,
This is terrible.
Look, I know Konami. Look, Konami is better than this. I mean,
I like to think that Konami is, but they done had some really terrible games over the years.
But fortunately, the good thing about it, they actually improved on
Oh,
these
he
games.
missed the jump again.
Now, the arcade edition of Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, was a lot.
But that was
better.
obnoxious too, because it was better than this, but
Way
it was
better.
obnoxious too, because it made you it was a quarter muncher. It was designed to force you to spend as much money as possible on it.
True.
In the arcades.
Oh, that's
so
very true.
you were going to sit there and spend that money to get all the way to, and it was hard too. It was extremely
I
hard.
actually remember playing this in the arcade, and
I didn't play this one in the
the
arcade.
best Turtles I had on this was
Are you serious? It took him like 5 tries to make that. No, probably more than 5.
Who are these dudes up here?
Dudes you're gonna have to fight.
Oh, and this blew up by
Right.
a hit of a nunchuck.
They like foot dudes. Okay, so and that's an interesting fun fact too. So we're at the dam section, which this is so obnoxious.
Yeah, this is impossible.
And you had to have this memorized too. That was the messed up part. You had to have it memorized.
You had to time your swim.
Yes. And you had to have it memorized that where each of the bombs were. You couldn't touch the seaweed.
Oh, but that was electric seaweed. I'm still trying to figure out whose bright idea was that. Oh my God.
Well, that's why we have on the code that
Thank
does
God.
not like affect you, because otherwise, you were. Then they had the spinning wheel of doom here, which is spinning way faster than you can swim. So like, so that's 3 bombs so far. But this was terrible. Why is that like affecting the turtles? They're turtles.
Is that? Wait a minute. You couldn't. Wait a minute. This
He
is
wasn't supposed to go down.
Yeah, that was
supposed to go back
what
up.
in the world?
But okay, so I think that's like 4 or 5 bombs. But yeah, this game is awful.
Yeah, I remember playing this before, and it was just nightmarish. It was not seaweed. It's basically the electric shock.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was absolutely.
This part,
Like,
right
how
here,
would
oh my
you-
God, this was
That's why I
nightmare.
put the code on. I made sure I put that code on.
This was traumatic. This
Because
was
that
really
was just-
traumatic.
That was just dumb. Like, what? That's a very, very poor design decision to make that like that.
I basically had to keep myself from crying. Said, I'm so sorry, Turtles. I failed you.
Well, that's what the NES Game Atlas was also good for, was this section.
Yeah.
Was telling you where each of the bombs were.
Thank God. It was just.
It's terrible.
Now he's got what 30 less than 36 seconds and counting.
Yeah, I don't know if he succeeds here. I think he does.
Come on, Mikey.
I seem to recall, yes.
Come on, Mikey. Come on, Mikey. You can do it. You can do it, Mikey. We got faith in you. We got faith in you.
I mean, you would have been dead trying to get to this and do this.
Another.
Yeah, there's still one somewhere. I don't know where, but there is literally not enough time for this. Like,
This is robbery. This is like
this is really, really obnoxious, and you had to start all over again. He was not gonna make this. The dam blew up. He got caught. Who fights next?
This is
Are you serious? So then you got to start all over again.
I'm just. Why?
I think you have to start. No. Oh no, you don't. Okay, good deal. You don't have to start over. I thought you had to start over with the bombs once if somebody got caught while you were doing it.
Yeah, there was I think a show called Video Power that actually covered this game before, and they showed like the locations of where you can find the captured turtles.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was trying to write down captured turtles every time I played it, because in case if I need to find them, if I get this basically cost me frustration, stress.
There's the other one.
I was so close to getting a hammer and actually busting this game pack open.
Goodness.
I was just, that's just no lie. I was just,
This is bad.
why Konami? How could y'all
Good
do
job.
this to the people?
The dam is safe. Let's go home. Okay, but
And
this
this
is my
right
problem.
here.
Okay,
What
so
the-
their house got towed up, and they took Splinter. And then it shows up on the TV that Shredder's like, "Hey, buddy, I got your master."
Shredder, really, Shredder? You just kicking in people's homes, the secret lair.
Right. You have taken Splinter. Okay. Who is we?
That's all I want to know. I mean, they just washed Roxanne and Bebop.
You must defeat the Foot Clan. Okay. Alright.
This is some.
So, okay. Let's go and help Splinter. Thank God this is the end. Oh, and then you got your party wagon. But that's it.
Yep.
So,
Folks, as a TMNT fan and a
Yeah.
child of the 80s, yes, my if you see my face of disappointment is like this.
that game was terrible. That's all I'm going to say about that. It was terrible. Just know that it's not a very good game. It does get better later on in terms of Ninja Turtle games, but
And
it's not very good.
And actually, I'm taking my glasses and putting them on my shoulder, on my knee right now, because Konami, this is low. This is low.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just sad. I'm
Yeah.
But anyway, you did
So, yeah.
improve. We will
Yeah.
slide.
All right. Next game. Hi, and welcome to Gaming Insurrection's NES Game Atlas features video. I am Editor-in-Chief Lyndsey Beatty, and this is Editor-at-Large Brandon Beatty.
Hey, everybody.
And we are covering NES Game Atlas games, the 18 games that were featured in the NES Game Atlas published in 1990 by Nintendo. In this one, we're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, which was one of our favorite games because we're Ninja Turtles fans.
Big time.
So we're going to do a react video where we watch a video that we've recorded of us playing, and we're going to react to it. So let's get started. So this was so much better than the first game.
Exactly. This was a godsend.
And also, I like the fact that it was co-op.
Exactly.
It was. I like the co-op aspect. So this was way fun because, and I remember playing this in the arcades where it was a 4-player game because it's one of the few 4-player cabinets. The other ones were X-Men and The Simpsons. Yeah. TMNT 2. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else? But I remember playing this, spending a lot of time playing this.
Oh yeah.
And The Simpsons, and a lot of time playing X-Men.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time.
Exactly. I remember though when we going to arcades, like, was it Pavilion in Myrtle Beach when our home state? Every summer, if I had an arcade, I was playing TMNT, the arcade game.
I went to I would go to Aladdin's Castle here. That used to be here.
Or Aladdin's Castle, yeah, definitely.
Because they had an X-Men one, and they had The Simpsons also.
Oh yeah, that was just fun. Those were just fun because Konami showed at the time they were not just a video game company making stuff for home consoles. They could actually do some stuff in the arcade.
Right.
And they actually did Contra in the arcade
yes.
as well.
I've played the arcade version of Contra. Here, this is weird. So one of the first instances of like paid promotion, it's Pizza Hut.
Yep.
Who, even though this was the weird thing, Pizza Hut didn't have the movie contract. So in the movie, it's Domino's.
Exactly.
Because he said, Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. And the Domino's dude is one of their stunt dudes, or like one of the guys who was actually in the turtle suit.
Yeah.
In TMNT 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
Oh, exactly.
But I remember this stage and fighting in the stage in the arcade and it being so obnoxious. Because it was the balls dropping down there. I was like, who is dropping the balls?
Exactly. That was like
what is going on here?
Yeah. And the thing about this version of TMNT 2 from the original is that it's not, even though you don't have the turtle management system anymore, which was at point good because you could control 4 turtles, but the point is that whole system was kind of so broke, just unplayable. It made me take more unplayable. It took the enjoyment out of playing the game.
But this was much better.
Exactly, because I think Konami learned to say, hey, this is with this first game that was trash. We're not going to do this again. The
first game sold a lot. This did not sell as much as the first game did,
and that's
which is crazy,
surprising.
Considering this was much better.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know why it didn't sell as much. By this point, TMNT was huge here. The first movie was getting ready to come out. Because the first movie came out in 1990.
Yeah, that blew. I thought it was in '89.
No,
it was '90.
First movie came out in '90.
Right, definitely.
June of 1990. 89 was Dick Tracy.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, yeah. I seem to recall the first movie coming out in 1990 because TMNT 2 didn't come out until 1991.
Yeah.
I was 9 when I went to see TMNT 2.
12 or at least 12 when I saw it.
I went to the movies. It was the very first movie I was allowed to see by myself. Yeah. My mom was like, okay, well, I can trust that you won't unalive yourself. So
Lord, like,
you can go to the movies, I guess.
And I'm just noticing that these elevators still open.
Right. Why the elevators on fire? But they out here fooling
these just robots getting beat up. And I was like, really?
I'm like, y'all.
This is some.
But also, too, the reason why they changed the foot robots, they changed them to be, they made them robots. They were people in the movie.
Right.
But in the games and in the TV show and in the comics they were human. But in the games and the TV show they were robots because they didn't want it to be like a game and you like killing people.
Yeah, and then that's the part is these foot soldier bots, they're just coming through the window and I was like, wait a minute. How are y'all surviving through a fire like this?
My thing was, why did April just kind of stand there? Girl, get out the building.
They couldn't.
Why are you waiting on the turtles to save you? I hate Rocksteady.
Definitely, because he was just, you kicking me, just like kicking you, karate kicking you,
right,
and shooting you up in the front. I was like, really?
And notice, he's gonna shoot at both of us, and he's gonna time it exactly. So you got to use your turtle kicks too.
Yeah, and this is what I like about you. At least do the jump kicks. and there was like a code. I think it was for a video game controller. That you just flip it upside down, and you'd be going faster. It's like, oh, where did the turtle go?
You could get, but see, he just did it.
Yeah.
Where he like shot us perfectly.
And you just had to keep going after him. Had to keep.
I remember getting to this and playing this with strangers in the arcade.
Yeah.
And
we
was out here struggling to take him down.
And then it was not Rocksteady, it's Bebop in the arcade.
Right.
I hated
that.
that.
Bebop was obnoxious. Look how Shredder just walked in there and took her.
It's like,
hold on, bruh.
Really, Shredder?
He just came in and took her.
Really, Shredder?
Okay, well, that's the end of TMNT 2.
Yeah, I mean, just the audacity of Shredder.
I mean, just the audacity. Shredder was ridiculous, but I liked TMNT 2.
Yeah,
the arcade
definitely
game.
It was a much improvement, and frankly, it shows that Konami could do more than produce this other stuff that came out.
Yeah. So, it was better. It was way better improved over the first game.
Exactly.
Anything was better than the first game.
They actually did a 3. I actually owned 3. The Manhattan.
Oh yeah, Manhattan.
That was even better.
It tended to get better. TMNT 4 was probably the pinnacle of TMNT design for games. Up to a certain point. Now this new release, Shredder's Revenge, it's pretty good. And it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna recover how it's kind of sort of based off of Turtles in Time.
Yeah.
And kind of has a feel of TMNT 2 as well. So I mean that's much better.
Yeah.
So I was like, yay, thanks for making this better. So
I was like, why can they not put the same effort towards the original? Because it had a good premise for the first, but then it was just so shoddy, and it was like, okay, they rushed it.
Yeah, it was not up to par. This was a massive improvement. So we're getting up out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll be back with more videos.
Take care.